driving on the highway again. It's a beautiful autumn day, October 4th, and the temperature is actually 30 degrees Celsius, which is just unbelievable. Unbelievably hot for this time of year for this area. We're coming up on an area called Huckleberry Rock. Check out this rock cut. Pure granite, carved out of the Canadian Shield. Impressive, eh? One lonely cloud waiting to land over my head. But anyway, that rock cut, when I was a kid, when we went through there, it was pink. It was a beautiful pink granite color. But you can see the color is not so great on there anymore. I'm thinking obviously it's from the exhaust of vehicles going through there. Could be wrong, but it was very, very pink a number of years ago. Now we're coming up on a lake called Lake Muskoka. This is just part of it, of course, though. This is a small bay. Just enjoying the beautiful fall colors and the bumps in the road. Now we're coming up on a lake called Brandy Lake. What's so cool about Muskoka is that you pass by 5 lakes just to get to where you're staying. That's impressive. So now we're coming up on one of the prettiest drives in Muskoka, I think anyway, called Brackenrig Road. Or is it Breckenridge? No, it's spelled Brackenrig. Unless you say Brackenridge. Bracken. The leaves are still only, I would say, about 10-20% changed, really. Maybe 30% changed. All of these leaves will change bright colors soon enough. The reds and all that. Nestled amongst the granite rock. I don't have the words today. Sometimes I could just spew out total nonsense. This is the kind of road that I want to stop off at every year. Whoa. This is the kind of road that I want to stop off at every year. It's so beautiful. When I'm driving through the area, I sometimes pull over and just go, wow, it's incredible. Okay, there's another name for you. Is that Boyce Road or Boyce Road? I don't know, but it's really pretty. Wait till you see what you're gonna have a sight of in a minute. Check that out. How's that for a view? This is Lake Rousseau, lake number 5 on the drive back. Impressive, eh? Still some boats in the water. They'll be coming out soon enough. Then, folks, a person could always do this. Get a giant Jayco as you go by the beautiful Lake Simcoe. Get this massive Jayco bus and tow your truck. Wow, that's pretty cool. But I don't think I would want to do that. That's incredible. That is dedication to RVing. A dinosaur? What? Nice little lake here in Muskoka. Lots of rock and trees. should I go camping in a car like that? So I'm here today at an RV superstore to look into buying a trailer to go with that beautiful truck. Look at them all. How do people decide? Okay, so this is the Grand River 25BH. This is the one that Tonio loves and Callie loves. It's beautiful, but it's a beast of a length for a first-time trailer user, I think. 26 feet, 7 inches to the end. Easy step up. I like that. I have to admit, I do love this trailer too. If I just didn't have to tow it, it would be great. But there we go. We got a nice bed, lots of storage above and below. Blanket, or not blanket, we call it curtain. Check this out though, eh? Dinette. 2 bunks. So you have so much space. Love this fridge, how it looks. Nice jet black fridge. Air conditioning. Heater. Thermostat, microwave. Guess that's the heater down there. These bunks, isn't that cool? Window down below. Big. The sink is out of the bathroom. At first you think that's unusual, but actually makes it more spacious in here by doing this. And I really don't mind that. And then here we go. Bathroom with a full shower. They call this a dry bath, I believe. Because then you don't have to get water all over the toilet and the floor. Tonio will get enough water all over the toilet as it is. It's up pretty high. But a man can still sit here. And this is the view from this way. Sorry, folks, I'm shaking again because I had coffee again. It seems every time I video, I have coffee. When I don't have coffee, I don't shake like this. Or not this much. I'm trying. I'm actually a tea drinker. What do you drink? Let us know in the comments besides booze. No, if you drink booze, why not? There's the systems controls. All right, let's check out another one. So this one is the same thing, except it's got a different layout inside. But I wanted to point out the 4 wheels. This is something that attracted us both. We just feel it's safer than a 2-wheeled trailer. But again, I'm no expert on that. But check it out. It's the same thing, basically. Well, I guess it's not. Sorry. You have a seat here with a wall in front of the bedroom, which is kind of cool. I don't know, man, about towing this everywhere. And in this one, you don't have a bunk. You don't have bunks. But that's fine. We're not interested in that one anyway. So moving on. We're having a big sale here with this Bassmatic thing. This is the Grand River. I don't know. Oh, it's the canyon. The Grand River Canyon. Look how small it is. I think it's 14 feet. 13 feet. Something like that. So here's like your little dinette slash bed. Oh, and that last trailer, by the way, the 26-footer, there's the kitchen, nice, is $19,000 plus $5,000 for incidentals. Here's your wet, this is your wet bathroom, because the shower goes down here all over your toilet, which I've always thought is weird, but here's your sink, air conditioner. It's pretty basic, but for 14 grand, maybe that's all you need, right? I believe this one is 13,000. All right, let's keep looking. What else we got here? This one is the 17 BHG. 17-foot bunkhouse, I'm thinking. I could be wrong. '17 BHG. Single wheel, you'll notice. So that's the downside for me. I just keep thinking, if you blow a wheel on a freeway, how does that work out? All right, let's check it out. Ooh, bit of a step up here. And go. Whoa. Hope I didn't break that. It was that handle thing. I think it popped out. Here's your kitchen. You have bunks again. I know Tonio likes the bunks. Here's a nice big dinette. Feel like I'm at the Peach Pit at a dinette. If you know what the Peach Pit is, put it in the comments. You're going to be a little bit older, though, to remember that. Not that much older, though. Come on. So there's your fridge. That's kind of like the fridge we have. Our extra fridge. Turn around here. There's the bed. Nice. Kind of like this one just because the length is easier. Here's your bathroom. Again, it's a dry bath. Nice. Fogatti. 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 Don't be rude. Be nice. I guess I skipped over the bunks, or did I talk about the bunks? Smaller than the other one, of course. But they're bunks, and they're great for storage, right? As Matt, the sales guy, said, you could put totes up there with your junk for all the souvenirs that Tonio and Callie are going to buy. So we got the microwave, double burner, sink. Right. So that was the Grand River 17 VHG. I don't know. Tony will be mad, but I like it. It's a lot shorter. I think it's easier to move up than to move down. I mean, this is a first time purchase of a trailer, so I don't really know. My parents used to have one, but I was no good at that stuff. And if I don't own it, I'm not going to pay attention to it as a kid, am I? You know, kids are like. Single wheel, though. Not really big on the single wheel. Look at this little guy. The Grand River Tracker. I think they're selling this for 13 grand. Kind of cool, isn't it? Not for two people, though. So here. Yeah, well, that's about it, folks. I'm not even going to go in there. I break my back getting in. And the weird thing is, the kitchen's in the back. How wild is that? I think if I was like a single guy, I might use this. But I don't really see the reason. So back to the 17 BHG single axle. I'm thinking that means, oh yeah, it's got a single propane. I think the 17B means that it's 17 feet long. All right. So again, we go in here. Here's the bed. Shelf, one storage instead of two. Kind of like how there was storage at the other side. Nice kitchen. There is AC, of course. Heat down below. I don't know, you guys, which one would you pick? Maybe you could put it in the comments below. Tell us what you think. I mean, I don't know the price of this one. I think it's about 16,000. Toilet, again. This is the one where Tonio would have a bath with the toaster. And I'm leaning to it just for price and towability because it's so much shorter. I think it'll be easier to tow because I am a terrible driver. But that's not the only reason. There's gas mileage. I'm told the longer the trailer is, the easier it is to actually tow. I know what you're thinking. Open the fridge. Open the dang fridge. There you go. There's no beer in there yet. Microwave. Nice. Just a regular old microwave. Nothing fancy. I'm not a fancy guy. You can't call me a fancy boy. Here's the TV backer location, which means there's a steel plate in there apparently. And that's where you hook up your TV. The control section. It's got an awning as well. It's only got one step though. One wheel. And it's got the motorized awning, which is cool. So I'm leaning towards this one. One propane. It's funny, it almost looks the same length as the 26 footer. Salesman told me that the 26 feet, it's 26 feet 7 inches to the tongue for the other one. This one is 17 feet. Have I mentioned that today is October 4th, 2025, and it's 28 Celsius here right now, which is crazy. Normally we're in like the 5 or 10 range, I guess, or 10 or 15 range. Nice trailer. I do like it. It just looks like it's a beast. The other thing is the new truck maximum towing capacity is 7,000 pounds, and I'm pretty sure this is over 8,000. But it's got the double propane, and it's got the double wheels. What would you get? What would you pick? Oh, that's the RB. We're supposed to get the BH, the bunkhouse, but it's the same style. So this is the one that Tonio likes the most. Again, we've got a pull-out. What do you call that? We call it a tarp. Awning. 2 wheels. The sides, I like it. Again, this is the BH for bunkhouse. Let's go inside again. Check it out. So I'll try and get some better pictures while I'm in here, folks. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm not a professional photographer, even though I play one on YouTube. I don't know, you want me to open this fridge, right? Looks kind of complicated, but it's big. Look at the size of this fridge. It's probably got more space than my fridge at home does. Look at the freezer. Tonio and I could finally have ice cream. We've been together 4 years. Never had ice cream together, ever. Never bought ice cream. Double burner, double sink. Really like the double sink. Check out some of the cupboard space. We got cupboards over here. I mean, it does make sense in terms of each person having their own storage space. This trailer's rocking. Holy jump. Don't come knocking. Emergency exit. It's rocking because it doesn't have the stabilizers on, right? Those jacks in the 4 corners type of thing. I do like the storage, the extra room. The thing we've talked about is something like this would be great for parking in the driveway for guests. If we ever have guests come to visit us. There's Tom Cruise. Hat's fixed. More storage. More storage. They said there's AC. Okay, well, pretty much wraps up today's tour. Let me know what you think. What should we got? A 17 bunkhouse, a 17-foot bunkhouse, or the 26-foot 7-inch bunkhouse with 4 wheels altogether? Oh man, I don't know how I'd back something like that up. So yeah, we're at Camp Mart in Barrie, Ontario. Really great salesman, Matt. You'll have to ask him sometime. If you're looking for a trailer, come down and see him. And no, I'm not endorsed to say that. All right. Well, thanks for joining me here at the trailer place. We'll let you know what we end up getting. I really don't know, folks. I love that 26-foot 7-inch one. I like, what's it called? 27 feet. I love that one, but I don't know. And the 17 one is really nice too. It's a lot cheaper. I would assume a lot easier to tow. Matt, the expert here, says it's easier to tow the longer ones. I don't know. All right. Thanks for joining us. Go.